Today, I wanted to talk about when everything went wrong in my life and I was really on the brink of disaster. I've been on a downward spiral for quite some time. It started a few years ago when I had a career I really loved and moved up in that career and became a partner in an international prestigious management consultancy. And I started to see in my senior colleagues that they lived life that I was not aspiring to at all. I was not looking for that kind of future. And it became more and more distressing to me. And I wanted to find my own way, what I wanted to do in my life. So it ended with that I resigned from that job. It was a hard process for me because I really loved that place and they wanted me to stay, but I knew that I had to do something else. So I left, but I was sort of lost because I didn't have any really clear plans on how to move forward into what I wanted to. It was all very unclear to me. And then just a few days actually later, my father was diagnosed with terminal cancer and died within a few weeks. So this was a disaster for me and for my family, and it was a tough time for all of us. And then just 1 year later, I found myself in the middle of divorce. I had two small kids and a young puppy dog, and I needed to find a new way of income. And there were a lot on my plate, I thought, but then only a few weeks later, my mom got a stroke as well. So it was a lot of things happening, and I just had to take one step at a time to move forward and try to do something with this situation. And it was survival mode, moving forward as good as I could. And as a very impatient person myself, I wouldn't have liked anybody to have told me this back then, but it takes time before you're back on your feet. And it took time. It took time for me to get back on my feet and to get back into a situation when I actually could start to live again, to look forward to what I would like to do later on and to see sort of bright future for myself and even longer to start to dream and to find my own way in this. The thing is that when you are in the midst of chaos in life and a lot of things are happening to you, you really need the people around you, of course, to support you, and you need to find new support as well, which I did during this time. But there are backside to this that I think hit you a, a little bit later, and that's when you're trying to find your way again, especially if you have dreams that are not in line with what most people do around you. You need to break free of all the well meaning people around you that sort of hinder you to move towards the kind of life that you want to have. For me, for instance, it has been for a long time and is really important not to get swallowed up by work and to put all of my effort into a corporate agenda somewhere and to be spending my days with people who don't have the same kind of value system as I have, who have other views on what's really important in life. So it's important for me to create the kind of life for myself that give me the opportunity to live every day close to my kids, give me the opportunity to create great health and also to impact the world in a way that I see meaningful. Those are really important things to me. And a lot of the people around me and the society where I'm in, it's a lot about uh, focusing on a work for 90% of your time that take all of your energy and efforts, and everything has to take the back seat compared to the work effort that you do. And that's not the way I want to live and spend my life. So it's really important to find people around you who have the same kind of view of what you would like to do with your life as you have. And I didn't really have that back then. I had a few people around me, which I have had for the last years, with the same agenda as I have. And those have been really important to me, but I needed more people in this. I needed more influence around me. And I also needed to remove some of the influencers, strong influencers, that didn't really match what I was doing. Because when you are moving in the direction that isn't the norm around you, you need a lot of strength, and it takes a lot from you to do that. And it was really hard for me to create that kind of setting. A big thing for me was when I finally realized that I have to invest in these kind of resources. I had to get coaches and mentors in my life moving in this direction. I have already done many of these things that I wanted to do, and to invest both money and time into to doing new things, to be able to move in the direction that is really important to me. So it actually took almost 3 years for me to get into the place where I could, with confidence, move again into a direction that was right for me. And there are many ups and downs on these kind of journeys, and I learned so much. So I put together a roadmap, which I would have liked myself a few years ago, and it would have helped me to move forward so much faster in the direction that I want to go, even when I was in the midst of all this chaos in my life. And now I have it available for free for you, and you can download it. You have the link below in the description or in the links if you are on Instagram. And it's a roadmap where you answer a few questions about yourself because it's personalized. So we need to start where you are right now. And there are a few questions regarding your energy level at the moment, how easy it is for you to take action, how easy it is for you to envision your future and your goals, and what kind of mindset you have at the moment. And depending on all of these things, you need to start to take different actions. So you have a personalized roadmap on the actions you need to take and how you can go forward. Also, when everything goes wrong, because at some point you will be sidetracked and you need to get back on track again. And that's also a part of this roadmap. So please download it. As I said, it's for free and it's made for you to support you on your journey forward. Please let me know if you find it helpful. So move on, and I hope to see you really soon here again, friend. Have a nice day. Bye.